In this video you will learn how to analyze events with AI, artificial intelligence. The reason why I'm doing this is that, okay, now we have a Cardmaster event, but what happens if, let's say, I'm not around and I don't have the calculations, right? So this means that you can do it yourself. I'll show you how. So whenever I analyze anything, what I usually do is I go to the card store and we will see what is going on in here, right? So you get the daily limit, but then you take a screenshot of the other two, okay? So here we have the following. You are an analyst of an Era of Chaos event. These are the currencies. Premium currency, diamonds, and battle entry pass, event currency. You can convert one battle entry pass into, let's see how many, 15 was my memory. So it's usually 15. We're gonna do a battle. Just, oh, I cannot even do a battle. Then we're doing some battles. There you go, first battle. Thank you very much, development team, for removing the force tutorial. And we're battling, so I don't know what the usual thing is, but usually when cards on the side are played and with higher probabilities than normal, so I will sacrifice my UR first, just in case I got the SSR, but if it's an SR, it's fine with me. And then I will continue just using the SSRs because I dominated the deck of the opponent. And SSR, so this is a no-brainer. And here we're getting 15 battle points. So I'm taking a screenshot. This is the maximum. By the way, I'm saying it out of memory, that as long as you have to play, and it's like about 10 games in total, you may get 13, you may get 11, but from then onwards you will always get 15. So you can convert battle entry pass into 15 battle points. Let me know once you have processed this. What is the conversion ratio between diamonds and battle points? This is my first question. That's what I usually do without AI as well. It's gonna analyze the image, process the information. 600 diamond pack, 4 diamond per 1 battle point. 1000 diamond pack, 3.33 diamonds per 1 battle point. Summary and so on. Okay, so we can conclude that it's 3.33 diamonds per battle point, unless you choose to spend more. What is the average arithmetic mean of diamonds per battle point if someone spends 16,000 diamonds in total? Okay, and then we're gonna see 3 point something, so it's like 3.56. I would guess 3.6 approximately. We will see. It's analyzing. 300 passes in total, 3.55 or 3.56. Okay. Okay, so for the next question, calculate with both 3.33 and 3.56. What is the price of the items listed on the image? Just create a table. I will soon tell it what kind of table. We go to the card store No, you go to the event store wherever it is reward exchange. And we're asking for the diamond value. Okay, so this is 1. I will continue pasting the rest. And for the third row, I mean, you can just say you don't care. Except for Astro Silver and some other things. Because this is the keep the change you filthy animal type of thing from Home Alone. But we still have some other items. And also divination voucher. There you go. Columns of the table should be. And then we'll see item name. And then what is it? Battle points. Point cost. Diamond cost min. Diamond cost 3.56. And the final doesn't matter, just these. Just give me the result in a table. That's my expectation. And then there you go. Copy, paste. We got the table. And then we'll talk about everything. Featured artifact A, B, C, or D. All of them cost 900. Let me verify this. Yes. It was smart from the end of AI to just make sure to connect all these. All of them cost 900. 3000 to 3200 diamonds. What am I saying for comment? Do hero armor, divine gear, maybe corn, maybe cornucopia. Divine hero token, D2F. 10 items in total, so 10 divine heralds. This means we're looking for a price of 15 covenants. I know it by heart that it's 1520 diamonds, the basic value for 10 covenants. So it's 22,500 approximately, but a bit more, 530 or something, or we can just see 1520 times 1.5. Let me just do the calculation, because you know my IQ jury presentation for computation is going down, times 1.5, 2270 or 80. Yeah, 2280. There you go. I just had a shortcut. So fair price is 2280, and here the fair price is 9000 based on artifact essence cost. I'm not gonna calculate percentage discount, okay? It doesn't matter at this point. What matters is what makes your account stronger. Be creative. Are you missing these divine heralds? Then it's time to stock up, or time to save the diamonds. I don't know. Divine herald token chests. See, it's the same thing. It's older than the newer ones, so obviously you get a higher discount, just in case you were missing it. Divine herald token chest B, same thing, even higher discount. So it's 1600 instead of 2280. You know what's beautiful about this discount? You can expect 50 to 60 more discount, 50 to 60% more discount if you spend all these diamonds during cumulative spending time. Just saying. Rare orange battles car, I don't mind, I would never buy it. Or wait a minute. Rare orange battles car, but it's 5 times. So this means that it's 300 diamonds instead of the usual 600 something base cost for not even rare orange. So this means it's a good value, but treasure hunt doesn't translate to value that easily, so I would still pass. This is fair game for those who are missing units and want to get those units still, unless you want to not get it. It's also possible to just keep units. This is fair game as well if you want to have an edge over artifacts. Is your Divine Gear +6? Is your Hero Armor +6? Is your Cornucopia +14? If not, maybe it's not a bad place to spend. I would not spend on Tarot selection, because at this stage you just spend 30,000 diamonds and you get 2. It's not a scarce token. I'm done basically with 1 Union's full Tarot. It's just I'm fishing for alternatives and alternative Unions. Obviously it's never enough, and also the whole system is gonna get revamped sometime. Divine Herald A, obviously the 2280 base price is there. Astro Silver, 1100 diamonds. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So 1100 diamonds is a good deal. Orange Battle Scar, I think you get 5, right? Yes, 5, exactly. So it's 200 diamond per piece, 67% discount approximately. Big discount, very low utility. King Faction Tarot selection. Be very careful. Here you just select the faction, not the union. Oh no, not the union, not the card itself. So it's a random card, I think. But I'll double check it. Let me see. So let me double check the King Faction selection. It's card selectable. This means that the card itself is selectable. Duke Faction Tarot card selectable. With the type and faction. King and Duke. What is the difference between King and Duke? Looks like that they started separating things. So these are the singleton cards. And these are the World and Justice and other things. Only contains full Empress, Emperor, Justice, Wheel of Fortune. That's kind of bad. And this one only contains everything except these. That's kind of weird. Because, you know, in regular tarot cards for faction, you're missing the cards like either the World or the other one. I think it's called Judgment. So they are next to each other, according to Hate's description. But if you go your own way, in that case it's a different card. And those are not abundant enough. For unions, so these ones, you are missing the smaller cards. So let me show you my tarot, for example, so that you understand what is going on. This is not the best account for tarot demoing, but here you're specifically look. I'm having it reversed, okay? So compared to order expectations, I have it reversed because here you have the World for order, but on this account I chose to go the other way to test what the difference is, and I'm quite satisfied with it, by the way. So this is Judgment here. So this means that you don't have enough Judgment, because in one wish basically you have Judgment as well as the 2 other cards, and here you have the World. It's not good for order, by the way, it's the other way. I'm just experimenting here, okay? So here, given that you have the World, the main card, and here the main card is just 1 out of 3, you're looking for more of the main card. So in my case, Judgment or the World. Okay? But for the Union, you need the opposite, because there you can only select 1 card and only 1 card, which means that you're effectively missing the Emperor and the Empress, these 2, and the Union card. Because if you don't get these Union cards specifically, then you're screwed, because simply you cannot get enough. So this is why, and this is how you use those cards. Okay, so problem solved so far with the faction and Union. And let's continue. Champion unit tokens, I would not recommend it. So let me start deleting what I would not recommend personally. Battle Scar Essence. It just doesn't make enough of a difference to spend your precious diamonds on it until you have all the units, until you have all the artifacts that you need. Legendary Union, this is too abundant by now. Divine Herald A, well, I think you all have it 6-starred. If not, and you still want it for your second team, for your first team, whatever, it's the highest discount. It's about 33% discount because 1520 is the price for 10 covenants, and this is 15 covenants equivalent. But it's not scarce, it's just some extra. The reason why you prefer going for these events is that you get the discounts and you can stop at any time you want to get as close to 50,000 diamonds spent as possible. Astro Silver, not the worst price, not the best price. You can get a 1200 diamond package on Astro Silver. The problem is that you can only have 2 packs in total here. That's not enough. Orange Battle Scar Essence, I would not think about it, although it's just 200 diamonds per piece opposed to the 680 mystery store value. I think it's 680, but I cannot be fully sure. But still good discount, bad utility. King Faction and these kinds of things, I would not recommend it. Champion unit token selection, I would not recommend it either. Commander, I would not recommend it either. Because at this stage, what do you do with your commanders and champions? It's just extra administration with inlaid units and all these things. Yorogumo, if you're a collector, go for it. Good discount. If not, third team maximum in multi-team games. I would not recommend Yorogumo at this stage. Rather the puppet, but even the puppet, I have some reservations. Okay. Treasure Hunt Permit, 900 diamonds, not the worst, not extraordinary, not scarce at all. You have the Treasure Hunt week where you can get more for slightly better price even. Duke Faction Tarot Selection, this is... I would not recommend it for this price, okay? Because you organically pull 450 Astro Silver, or what is it, 450 Divination Vouchers whenever the event comes around. So what's the point? Divination Voucher, same thing. This is not an extraordinary price. This is an average price you can get during Divination weeks. Dreamcatcher, okay, you get back 300 diamonds by just using the 10 Dreamcatchers. But it's even worse of a power creep. So you obviously want to focus on the Dreamcatcher portraits that make sense to your units themselves. For some minimum power advantage, you see what kind of extras you get. And that's the secondary utility. The primary utility is diamond generation. I would not invest 700 diamonds on the Dreamcatchers at this stage. And Red Holy Emblem Selection Pack, I would not invest in this. I couldn't spend all my Red Holy Emblem boxes at this stage. During the regular Holy Emblem week, it was last week. I couldn't even spend it. Just think about it. What would you do? So these are the items. And can you spend enough? That's the question. And let me see. Featured artifact. You get 9 feature artifacts in total. And for the first one, Dragon King Frost, Doomsday Heaven, Piece of Eden. The problem with the first A box is that you may not really want the A in high quantities. I just keep some around just in case it was a Vidomina featured artifact. Just in case. So let's suppose that you get 1 or 0. It's 900 of this. Featured artifact B, C, and D. So for B, you're getting Destruction and Cornucopia. So for B, you get Cornucopia, it's 2,800 event currency. And then another 1,800 for C, which is Third of the Gods, Ring of Negation. For Honor, no. C, I would not recommend. Because you have better artifact to spend on. So B is my recommendation, and D with Divine Gear. Or Hero Armor. So B and D. These are my recommendations for now. And maybe 1A if you still need some perception necklace or something. So this means that you get 3. This is 9,000 diamonds. You spend on units if you are missing some strategically. And you spend on some Astro Silver. And that's it. It's an okay price for a lot of things. It's quite an okay price, but I'm not seeing the utility that much. Okay, well, Dreamcatcher 700 diamonds, but if you do this, basically you get 350 diamonds extra value with the 50% markup. So 700 times 1.5 is 1050, right? So 350 extra that you can get with the limited time cumulative spending. And you can get 300 diamonds back by using these Dreamcatchers strategically. So this means that you spend 700 and you get back 650 and then you can use the Dreamcatchers. It's actually not that bad of a deal during cumulative spending time from Wednesday onwards. Astro Silver, same thing, 1100, but basically you get 550 diamonds of extra value. So this is, if you think along the lines of this, a lot of offers start making sense. And I would not blame anyone for selecting some of these tarot boxes either. I would not blame anyone for selecting, let's say, these basic utilities, Treasure Hunt, Divination, Dreamcatcher, Astro, or even the Battle Scar essences, although if you never buy them, it's still, you can get them organically. And one more thing. Regarding champions and commanders, they are dirt cheap. The only problem is that their utility is fairly limited at this stage. Starting building champions at this stage or commanders is a bit too late. They are not bad, especially with Inlaying and 6-star Awakening, but it's a bit too late. It's Divine Heralds where you have the name of the game. And Token F, for example, is the 6th one. Token D is the 4th one. A lot of people are missing the 4th one, for example. And it's getting the weapon right now. But unfortunately, you can only get 2 of them. So this means that we have managed to solve the problem. The problem is solved in a way that you don't need a lot of things. So this means that from the AI analysis, we can conclude that you can use the conversion ratio 3.33 per battle point. And this means that you're gonna get the better prices out of them, simply because you're not gonna use the other 6,000 diamonds worth of stuff. If you're gonna use them, it's a slightly worse deal. This diamond cost is for 3.56, but if you make those individual purchases above 10,000, then their diamond cost is gonna be 4 for those purchases, if you don't stop at 10. This is the average of all. So if you spend all 16,000 diamonds worth of attempts, then this is what is awaiting you. So long story short, some featured artifacts are worth it. Some Divine Herald are maybe worth it. And then you cannot do a bad deal out of any of these, really. But there is no huge skill advantage in choosing which one. The skill advantage is that if you spend, you get a good deal. But you can only get a good deal if you can get all the way to 50,000 diamonds, because you can get a premium artifact selection chest H twice for the 50,000 limited time cumulative spending tier from Wednesday onwards. This is the target. If you don't have that amount of diamonds, then don't bother. Then just select, I don't know how many, 26,000 on this account. There you go. Not that much. On some other accounts, there is more. So in this case, what you do is just spend the amount that you want, basically. For the 10,000 tier, I would not even recommend the 20,000 tier. Absolute worst case, the 6,000 tier is fine, or could be fine. Because you need to maximize the value of everything that you're getting. Now, here is another account. In this specific account, you see this is the other BlueStacks. I have like 130,000 diamond stash right now. I can choose to invest or I can choose to keep on hoarding. Okay, so it depends per account. Here I have a completely different strategy than here, because this one is going to be very hard to be a limited time cumulative spending candidate. And bear in mind that also in the store there is this thing called Astrologer Week. So I chose to spend a few of the Astro Silvers, like diamonds, already on Monday, because I need to finish by Sunday. So be careful with that and do a schedule from Monday onwards. How many do you want to buy? How do you want to buy them? And which spending tier you're targeting. You need to calculate this individually for your accounts. And then select the best rewards out of them. And then you won't go wrong, but be mindful that these festival things are only gonna be there from Wednesday onwards, otherwise they don't count for the limited time cumulative spending. That's my advice. Hopefully it's not too abstract, and hopefully you'll be able to take a good decision.